could, yeah. But I think over the long run, he's at a great price point. So I think he'll do you nicely over the distance. Nathan says thoughts on Chincotta to Humphrey. Oh, you feel like it's a week late, and he was already an expensive rookie. But for that break even, you almost still do it, mate, because it's hard to find guys at that price that are going that quickly. Geez, we're rocking and rolling here. We are underway on the old tube. If you want to go over to YouTube, Shorty is rolling there for the next, what's the time? Probably about the next hour and a half, I reckon, but we'll do a couple more questions, shall we? Lucas says Sarong or Sicily for Clary. This week we'll be able to field more for the round 12 buy if I go Sicily. Yeah, it probably is a buy call, and I probably prefer Sicily only just because of his value to being a top 4 defender, top 5 defender. Paddy says, what midfielder should I get anyone on in the game? Well, if you can get anyone, Bontempelli, I feel like he's your guy. Rory Laird, one of the top mids in the game, under 600k. Hard to say no. Johnny says, hey, Shorty, who should I get for Oliver? Very popular question, this one. Definitely Laird. User says, best to keep Clary or trade. It's a trade for mine. Same with you, David. Trade him out, mate. It's at least a week. Could be 2, could be 4, mate. And Goodwin was definitely in no rush to bring him back. So as a trade for mine. Tom says, getting rid of Oliver and Jimby, stumped between Sicily, Sinclair, Laird, plus Wardlaw. Well, I definitely prefer Laird over both of them, and I would probably go with those other 2. I mean, you can get Wardlaw next week. Let's not forget. And maybe Sinclair just purely on a break even. Although he didn't have a good one a couple of weeks ago, but I prefer Sicily just to Sinclair, but both will do you nicely. Xavier says, I'd Ollie Wines a shout. Is Ollie Wines a shout? Nah, not for me, mate. I'm not a fan of Ollie. I think he just doesn't have that ceiling, mate. He's just not. It's not his midfield anymore. It's Rosie and Butters, so it's not. He's not the big dog anymore. Chazo says, thanks for the apple, mate. For the apple. I can only presume that was from today. Oh, yeah, no worries, Xavier. Hopefully that helped you. Flynn says, what you reckon about Bailey Smith? Yeah, fair shout. Don't think he's a top 6 forward, but still at that price. Very, very handy. And we might finish with a couple that I haven't answered or hasn't had a question. Nathan. Oh, fuck. Where did that go? Hey, Shorty, should I keep Warple? No, I don't think so, mate. I don't think he's the guy we need. He's sort of that mid-price dude that this time of year we can definitely offload. Fort says too late to get Bailey Humphrey. It's not too late. It just won't taste as good. So, but you could still get him in. It's a great break even still. And Hugo, hey Shorty, what do you do with Clary? You probably already covered it. No, that's all right, mate. I'd trade him, mate, and I'd trade him for Laird, Walsh, Petrarca, Neil, all good options. And yes, that's it, Riley. I think he is a good option, mate, for Clary. Should get forward status as well. So I'm going to rock and roll over to YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. So thanks for everyone who's jumped on board for the TikTok. Yeah, but if I didn't get your question, my apologies, but I am over on YouTube there, so feel free to chuck your question in there. And yeah, we'll have my trades tomorrow. And Shorty had a goal kicking video out too. Had a goal kicking video out on Monday night, so that's on the YouTube channel. I'll have a few snippets of that when we'll have that, probably over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, had a few mates down. It was a subscriber goal kicking, but had a few people from the tennis club rock up unexpectedly, which was cool as well. But I'm going to roll over to YouTube anyways. So yeah, if you want to get involved, I'm going to see you there. Thanks, guys. Sweet. Nice. What is up, YouTube? What's going on? What is going on? Hi, best premix to replace Oliver. Best premix. Rory Laird, mate. It's a popular question, this one, but just quickly, if you didn't see on TikTok, I fucked me fucking earphone, man. It was on the ground, right? And I was just bringing me seat in. I've obviously just lifted the front bit of the seat, come down on it, just exploded the bastard. So Shorty's rolling with the one earphone, whatever you want to call it. But now we'll probably get a lot of Oliver questions, so I apologise if it does get a bit boring. But it's Rory Laird for mine. It's Lockie Neal's good option. It's it's Petrarca. It's Bontempelli if you can afford him, if you don't have him. But yeah, it's hard to go wrong with that one. I feel like when you got that much cash. Sammy plays. I'm waiting, Shorty. Here you go, mate. Here I am. Amusement. My cardboard box doesn't like you. He starts strong, Amusement. Can he pick it up from there? I guess we'll wait and see. High also says Wardlaw and Ford job security. I don't know, mate. I wish I could tell you more. I think Wardlaw's very good because he is a high pick and they'll want to get games into him. Ford, I don't know much about. I don't know enough about. But if he keeps playing like he did on the weekend, pretty good. Daniel Yan, Shorty, it is an absolute delight to be in your presence tonight, looking sharp as always, mate. Oh, thank you, mate. And I appreciated your comment on the goal kicking, mate. Just really pumping Shorty's tires up. I will get round to answering a few of those in the coming days. John Ho, what's up, mate? G'day, Shorty. I'd be keen to hear your thoughts on Mason Redmond. Yeah, a bit of a popular one already with a few comments. I think we've seen how he can run hot. I don't trust Mason Redmond a lot because he's been historically fairly inconsistent. Like, if you look at last year, averaged 92.8, and that had 176, 152s, it had a 49. So last year he had scores of 108, 107, 113, 144, 152, 176. He also had a 47, a 62, a 49. He had a 49 in between 150 and 170. I don't know how you do that. Was he injured? I don't know. Actually, I think he was injured. I think he did get injured. But then he did end the season with scores of 68, 63, and 55. So I don't know. He's a hot and cold prospect. And again, we're seeing a bit of that this year. If you look at it this year, last couple of weeks, turned up, fantastic. First 2 weeks of the year, turned up, fantastic. But he's had a 49 and a 51 already. So I don't trust him, but I know it's tough to get cash at the moment. So I understand it. I'd prefer to go someone like Adam Sard, to be honest. Sammy Boy, Shorty, I'm all right here, mate. I'm already here, mate. Sammy Boy's really keen on it. So hopefully I can get to another of his questions soon. Noah says, G'day, Shorty. Solid 2-4-1-8 this week. Best score of the season. Nicely done, my friend. I'm thinking Simpson, Oliver, and Day into Wardlaw, Butters, and Doherty. What are your thoughts? Old mate Doherty, hey, far out. He's done us dirty, mate, but he's back to some good form. I don't know whether that's affecting Sard negatively. But yeah, I don't mind that at all. I think particularly Butters, I think is a really good option. And Wardlaw this week or next, take your pick. Jacob says Samson, Green, out for Laird. Wardlaw, yeah, nothing wrong with that. Although, what Green are we talking about? Are we talking... We can't be talking... And we must be talking Fergus, right? Yeah, we have to be. Or could we be talking about Tom Green? If it's Tom Green, please no. Vivid says, is Oliver a hold? No, mate, he's a trade. He's out for too many weeks. So, or we don't even really know how many weeks he's out for. So I'm trading him. I think it's just with all the trades we have, like, you may as well just get rid of him. Like, we should have enough trades that we shouldn't have to hold guys for this long. Who we got next as I lose my spot? Corn, g'day, Shorty. What's up, mate? How are you? And amusement is back. He says Daniel John Shaw. Well, he's got the middle name wrong, but he's pretty accurate on the rest. I have a question for you: real or fake grass? Look, if we're talking the backyard, mate, real grass for mine. Don't like the synthetic stuff, mate. But I do enjoy how you ask the hard questions. Tom says thoughts on Chincotta out and Wardlaw in. Yeah, Chincotta's just been a real fake rookie, hasn't he? He looks so good, and then as quickly as it looked good, it quickly went bad. So yes, I think that's a good option. Damien says, "Good game, Shorty." No worries, mate. I always love the support, Damo. GRB, g'day all. What's going on, mate? How are you? Big fella, g'day, Shorty. How you going? Pretty good, mate. How you traveling? Going Noah Anderson and Simpson for Humphrey and Wardlaw. Nice, mate. That should get you some solid cash. Although it'll be a bit of an upgrade to get Humphrey now, but I like that. Sammy boy, Shorty, Laird, or Merritt? Laird for me. I just think Laird's capable of averaging 120 plus for the rest of the year. Merritt's just a smidgen below 110 to 115, depending how he's going. And let's not forget, he is susceptible to a tag, which was mentioned on TikTok as well. It was fantastic on the weekend, but without Parrish, there is potential for him to get absolutely monstered by a tag. Amusement says replacements for Steele after hearing about the news early today. Fuck, are you serious, bro? What's the news? I've bloody missed it, mate. Unless you're stitching me up, bro. Oh, is it a match review thing? Is it? Yeah, don't know, mate. But if there's something Jack Steele related, let me know. Never quite sure if amusement's pulling me leg or not. Carl, strawberry shortcake, People's Champ, and the connoisseur of jam donuts. 100%, mate. Actually, that's what I might do this week. I might do a shorty's TikTok on the jam donuts at Cardinia Park because the pressure is on, mate. I've been to Marvel, fucking shit jam donut. I've been to the G, fucking trash. They're so hard, mate. And just give me a nice, fluffy jam donut that is drenched in that cinnamon sugar stuff. I want it in the bag. So after I'm done, I want to just dip my finger in, fucking be sucking that damn cinnamon stuff out of the bag. The stuff at Marvel was so disappointing. I took a photo of it. This I bet you this won't translate to YouTube live very well. But where's that photo of that disgraceful jam donut? Where is it? It was burnt, mate. Like I've had them bad before, but this was burnt. The disrespect. Probably not going to be able to find it amongst all this crap. There's Shorty at a wedding. There's Shorty playing golf. Shorty at school. I don't know where it is, but they were bad. Trust me, they were bad. But thank you, Carl. I always love your comments, mate. Vivid, Neil Sinclair or Merritt, and is Anderson a trade? I think he is, mate. He's going to burn some cash, and he hasn't been what we've wanted, has he? Empty your other question there. I probably prefer Sinclair and Merritt, which I would never have thought I'd say that about Lockie Neal, but he just hasn't quite been the same Lockie Neal as old. And I do feel like Sinclair is a top 6 defender, which gives him a fair bit of value in that discussion. Lockie got 557k for a primo mid. Any recommendations? Sure thing, boss. Let's have a bit of a look. 557 was it? I mean, you're just off Lockie Neal. That hurts. Gee, Cripps is just struggling. I feel like I'd love to pick him up, but not yet. Not yet. His old mate held to you. Gee whiz. Oh, look, to be honest, I mean, if Jack Steele is fit and firing, and I don't know if amusement's breaking news or what, but Jack Steele still at that price looks very nice. Yeah, it's a tough one though. It's hard to have too much confidence below 550. James says keep Clary but field Sharp or trade Oliver and get in Laird, but I don't know I will be able to get him back in. Nah, it's a trade, mate. We'll all be in the same boat. Like, yeah, it might suck not getting him back in, but everyone who's half decent should probably be in the same boat. And yeah, look, put it this way: if you hold Clary and in round 14 you're like, "Hey, I've still got Clary and you don't," it's kind of like, yeah, well, good on you, but what about the 400 points you missed out on? Like, if he misses 4 weeks and you've got to cover him with a bloke who's scoring 50, like you're losing at least 50 points a week. Some weeks 100. So yeah, I think he's a trade. Frank, hey, Shorty, is it too late to get Humphrey? Cheers, mate. Oh, it's not. Look, it's not too late. It's just it ain't gonna taste as good, mate. It's it's like the jam donut all over again, mate. You think you're buying something, and a week later, it's just not as good. But um, he was already expensive for a rookie. Now he's 285, but he still has a ridiculous break even, -54. So just for that, yeah, you can still get him in. Just not quite as much bang for buck. Carl says, hope Shorty has managed to outsource tie duties in the meantime. Put a boy on, Shorty. Can't be wasting your time on non-essentials. Got Josh Kelly to deal with. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so true, mate. When you say put a boy on, mate, it just takes me back to the Triple M days. Did you ever listen to Triple M, the Saturday Rub? JB, Frawley, Lion. Oh, it was just very funny episode where they were telling Luke Darcy, he put a boy on. Oh, if you know, you know. But not always the most political correct radio now, like back in the day. But at the time, nothing better than just Saturday. I'd play tennis in the morning, get your juniors done, and then 12 o'clock, Shorty's got a pie in the oven, put Triple M on. Yeah, it was good stuff. Back when life was a little bit simple. Tom, who to get in for the buy coming up? Look, it's so individual to your team, mate. All I can say is get your pen and paper out, get your notepad, mate. Go through each buy, go through each position. There'll probably be a position where you go, shit, I'm in some strife there, and that's where you might trade and you might try and add a bit of extra attention to. Baggers, what's up, mate? Short hog, how are we, darling? How about those Dons? Safe to say the bloke to me left made a great decision to leave early. Might trade Sammy Duran in absolute unit. Yeah, mate, that was wild scenes. I was just like, I couldn't believe it. It was reminiscent of Mick Martin, bloody Lee Tudor to Gary Ablett, fucking one mitt. Yeah, it's a crazy game. And crazy consequences from it. I wonder if the Tigers won that, whether Dimmer still would have felt they were a chance. Crazy. Jono says, what the fuck the go? What the fuck is the go? Did you go live earlier? I swear you have been only live for 6 minutes. I was live on TikTok as well, Jono. So go live about 7 o'clock. It's normally a touch after 7, but yes, also live there. Carl says, could you condone Oscar Baker to Ridley, Kelly to Steele, Cowan to Fleeton from the Giants? Look, I don't like Ridley coming in. I really don't. I know he's at a nice price, but yeah, I don't really. I see him as a bloke that you're just going to want to get out of your team soon enough. Like, and Kelly, who are we talking about here with Kelly? Like, I presume you mentioned Josh before. Am I missing something? Is he injured or something? Don't know. Yeah, I feel like Fleeton isn't quite the guy. I mean, Wardlaw or Ford, I think, offer a little bit more, and I don't really condone the Ridley move, mate. But feel free to throw. I definitely like Steele. Feel free to throw a few other options at me as well. Sammy boy, my trades this week been good, to be honest. I like the confidence from Sammy boy. He's just letting us know. He doesn't even want me opinion. He says, mate, my trades have been good. Good day to you, sir. And he's off. The Duke, hey, mate, I'm going Ryan and Oliver to Wits and Sicily. Seamus Mitchell or Weddle on field. Nice, mate. I like that. I'd go Mitchell on field. I think Weddle had a bit of a game out of the box. which he may well do again, but I think the sample size just says Mitchell. The role sort of says Mitchell, I think so. Yeah, I'd go Mitchell. Amusement. Thanks, Shorty. I just want to give you a bit of an insight into the Wednesday night team. This is good. We're a bunch of unique individuals. NJD, Chappie, Carl, Jono, and myself. We're going to engage with our minds and our hearts. We're going to exchange ideas, thoughts, and even our energy. And to speak from your heart, you need to have courage. You need to be honest and authentic. We're not always going to get it right. And sometimes you're not always going to agree with us. But that's okay, because just like you, we care. Just like you, we're passionate about the game. So if you want to come along for the ride, join us on Wednesday nights, because we just love the footy. That could be your best work ever, Amusement. That is. I even have to skip over some other people just to let that roll through, because that Brett Kirk stuff is as fucking funny as it gets. Oh man, that could make the TikTok. That could make the TikTok, mate. That's fucking funny. Where was I? Where were we? There we are. Oliver. Oliver says, should I do Oliver to Laird and Chincotta to Sinclair? 100%, mate. That is absolutely a yes for mine. Getting into guns. The Duke, should I trade or should I go Tracker or Sicily or Stewart for VC? Oh, VC options, righto. I'd go Track, mate. I think Stewart not so much. I know he sometimes goes big down at Cardinia Park, but I think you're more of a chance to get a big one out of Track. Travis, Bont in Oliver. Oh, Bont in, Oliver out. Straight trade. Done deal, mate. Simple as. I think Oliver is an out and Bont and Pally, well, clear in. I like it. My RQN, don't know how to say that, but best mid for 540. Jack Steele, mate. And it's a tough one because there ain't too much to love down there. I do think Paddy Cripps will bounce back, but at the moment he's stinking it up. And honestly, I think Paddy Cripps could just be the perfect little M8 option, just a little discount operation, a little reject shot buy for underpriced. He's at 535 with a break even of 160. I mean, that's just rude. Like, you just couldn't say no to that unless he's carrying something, which I've got no idea, but it's happened in the past. Yeah, he's going to be a great option. Shorty trades this week. I think I'm keeping it simple. I think I'll just go Oliver to Laird, mate. So I think next week I'll do the double downgrade like Wardlaw and Ford. But yeah, I think at the moment, probably just keeping it chill. Baggers, thoughts on my trades, though, short dino. Humpty Dumpty in and McLaughlin. I think Sydney Ford Ruck or potentially Faye from the Giants, I think. Early, if he debuts, gives me 190K for future ups. Out chance the Chase Jones and Cowman. It's just there's not a full stop or comma in sight. This man just types and he says what he wants. Overall, I like the Humphrey trade. I'm going to have to wait on the teams for a couple of those other bits and pieces. But as always, baggers, just keep being you, mate. Flynn says Noah Long and Roberts to Weddle and Wardlaw, thinking I'm holding Oliver because of limited trades and can afford to hold during buys. Wow. Yeah, look, I mean, if you're desperate on the trade front and you can hold him, maybe. I mean, it'll set you back, like, in a rankings point of view. But, I mean, if you can get away with it, then maybe. And maybe I do trade in Weddle this week. I'm just listening to my own advice. Like, you missed on Humphrey, some of these guys, but I missed on Weddle. Maybe I just go, what is he? He's only 230. If Chincotta's not named, Shorty's probably going to have to go Chincotta to Weddle. Happy days, mate. Happy days. There you go. There's my second trade. SuperCoach Pro, what's up, mate? What'd you think of the goal kicking, my friend? I saw you commented there. He says, yo, big dog, I hope you're well. Love the guy. Here we are. Love the kicking bid. I didn't know I placed third twice. Wines or Ridley as a gross cheap upgrade. Nah, that's it. I was noticing that. I was like, oh, Brad's on the podium twice, mate. Love that. Hope you're well too, my friend. What'd you say? I don't like Ridley. I don't like Wines, but I get you if you're going desperate as for um, downgrades. Like I don't mind Sard in terms of an absolutely filthy cheap option, but for the price tag, you could do a hell of a lot worse. I just don't. I just don't really like them as options. I mean, they're at 450 for a reason. Um, but yeah, don't love it, but we probably do have to buy cheap at some stage, don't we? Because we don't have much cash, Jen. Sammy Boy says, I traded Warple, Clary, Simpson for Laird, Rosie, Wardlaw. Nothing wrong with that, mate. No wonder you're up and about over the trades. Carl says, to speak from your heart, you need to have courage. Yeah, Carl's all over it. You need to have honesty, authentic. Yeah. We're not always going to get it right, apart from Short Dog, who is never, ever wrong. Oh, Carl, we love your work, mate. We really do. Bagger says, thanks for that. We love the footy. And amusement is back. In other news, the first goal kicking comp was better than the one you uploaded the other day. This man will never fucking forget that, will he? Supercoach Pro, would you go early on Ford or Wardlaw? Yeah, if it works, I would for sure. Ideally, you get 2 looks at them because we've seen how that can help. Like Drury looked okay week 1, then scores back-to-back teens. Even Horn Francis looked great week 1, trade him in, then he throws in a whatever it was, 40 or 50 before prices have moved. So it's always advantageous to get 2 cracks at it, but sometimes we don't have that luxury. Carl, he is wrong. It's if he is wrong, it's our fault for asking the wrong questions. Thanks, Kirky, says Carl. Frank, hey, Shorty, if I trade Oliver, how do I trade him back? Only 11 trades left. Cheers, mate. Look, if you trade him out, you probably wish Clary on his way and you say, I'll see you in 2024, Clayton, because you're right. You're not going to bring him back in, really. You'll probably have 8 premium midfielders by the time he does return. So he will just be a luxury trade down the track. And I don't think it'll disadvantage us. I really don't, because I feel like anyone who holds him, the advantage they might get will be a disadvantage in the short term. So I think it'll even out. But Razzabaza, do Fremantle tag? Would Petrarca be a good C? I think he would be. Do they tag? Not that I noticed. No, I don't think they do. I can't say I'm a Dockers expert, but no, I don't think so. And then Lachlan McAndrew question mark from GRB. What's he done? He's played 1 game. He had 9 touches and he scored 53, 123k, forward ruck. No need to bring him in just yet, but he might be someone. Give him another week for sure. Give him another week and just see how we go. Carl Hart, you're a star, Amusement. Amusement says Ryan Crowley will tag Petrarca. Hypo Supercoach or Hippo, however you want to say it. Will Shorty get compared to Joffa this week? Yeah, that was a bit of a blow to the self-esteem. Raz's loving Amusement's work. My RQN, Steele or Cripps? Definitely Steele. Cripps is all at sea at the moment. I don't know what's going on, but no, I'd definitely go Steele. Theo, Sicily, and Stewart in for Oliver and Ashcroft. Keep up the good work. I love you, Shorty. I hope you're well. Thanks, Theo, mate. Always a great comment. And yeah, I don't mind the inclusions. Ashcroft had a good week, didn't he? So, but he has done a great job for us. And if you can bring in Sicily and Stewart, can't argue with that. Nicely done, mate. Josh says, G'day, Shorty. Remember when 2 weeks ago I said I was thinking about Dom Sheed? Well, that week I went Anderson instead, and then Class the next week. The pain. That hurts. That really hurts. I feel like the Anderson one has just been a savage blow. And Oliver, like I've had him from the start of the year, so I feel like I've had the love from him. He's done me well. But if you've traded him recently, yeah, it's a real blow. It's disappointing, but that is what Supercoach can just throw at us sometimes. It can be an absolute prick. Oh, I've done it again too. I've forgotten to I reckon I've done this about 3 weeks in a row. I've actually forgot to put it over to the other channels and stuff. Yeah, particularly the Twitter. I feel like the old Twitter's got a little bit of coverage. So bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Shorty is going to go over and just upload this to Twitter and Facebook. Grab that. AFL Supercoach 360, giving them a little shout out. They're kind enough to allow me to post on their page, which we love. That there. Get a little tweet going. Sweet. Alrighty. Nice. All right. We're ready to rumble again. So where was I? Get rid of that. We're up to Jonas. Oh, what a savage way to get away from the questions, Josh, when Jonas joins in. Shorty, who's the tidy unit in the goal kicking video? Not too shabby. When you're breaking out the singlet again, you pasty fella. Yeah. Now the tan's got a bit of work to do, and I think the person you're referring to might be one of the young ladies from the tennis club. I would imagine you're referring to. A very sneaky comment by you, Jonas. Baggers, I've decided to have a look at Hunter for my Tassie side short hog. Not me normal guy, a bit light, but love that hit. If you can't beat him, you beat him. And that's no toilet talk. Holy shit. You'd think I'd be used to like this man's lingo, but I still just cannot get any read on the man, but we do love it. Oh shit. Um, BB says, "Hey Shorty, Merritt or Sarong also love the goal king video. Seemed like a who's who of South Victoria." Yeah, there's some unexpected people joining in, which was cool. But yeah, did enjoy it. And thanks for the feedback, mate. I prefer Merritt, and that's no disrespect to Sarong, but I just think Merritt's got the runs on the board. Huge score on the weekend. Sarong, first year as a premium, we love to see it, but I think I'd just preference Merritt, and he'd be a bit cheaper too, wouldn't he? You'd probably save like 50K, maybe 580. Yeah, about you save a little bit of coin, so I think that's fair. Um, oh, Carl's back. Shorty is not pacey. He's selective in his sun consumption. Just come on. An amusement says, Why did you use a fork for your cereal this morning?" Come on, man. I'm a smoothie operator, mate. I'm a smoothie operator. There's no time for cereal in the morning, mate. It's a very sharp operation. Get the smoothie in the car and get on with it. BB says Oliver a hold if you only focus on leagues. Oh yeah, well if you only focus on leagues, then yeah, probably. Um, it also might depend who you're playing in those leagues over the next few weeks. You might even take a break over buys. I know some leagues do that, so that might work. Jonas says, "Shorty, how large can this Sirlong fellow go?" I take it we're talking so wrong. He's shown he can go fairly big, mate. Don't know if he's got that absolute ceiling, but he has been pretty good. He's been super consistent, hasn't he? Josh says, my trades are Claz, Warple, and Noah Long out. Rory Laird C, Sicily VC, and either Ford or McAndrew thoughts. Nice, mate. I'll definitely look at Ford. Feel like slightly better job security without knowing too much about either of them. And he's just got the runs on the board with the score there, mate. So that makes a big difference too. Maddie says, thoughts on Clary and Samson Ryan out for Neil and Wardlaw, or are Petrarca and Walsh better options? I do think Petrarca and Walsh are better options, but I really like the Neil option. I've had a few questions about Clary, and I've always sort of said Merritt, Neil, Laird, Petrarca, Walsh. The big plus to those guys is that they're every chance to get forward eligibility, so that'd be very, very handy. Travis says, opinion on Ford from North. No, next to nothing about the bloke. I know he's played some footy before. So that's always a bit more promising when they're not, he's been around for a bit. So what is he, like 20 or something like that? 20 years old, 189, nice height, turned up on the weekend. So that's about all. He's an exciting, high-flying medium forward, says the North Melbourne website. Ford was touted more as a midfielder in his draft. However, the forced cancellation of the season saw that eventually fall by the wayside. That seems irrelevant, but I think at this point, he looks a very handy option for us. Baggers, what do we do with English? Personally, hate it. Couldn't read a chip packet, let alone a book. Jesus. Rough on Tim, mate. Amusement says, wood or aluminium as your preferred fence material? Let's go wood, mate. That's a big question. Let's go wood. Jonas says, let alone eat them. Corey, I think I'm not trading this week as need Caminiti more cash so I can use 3 trades next week for a premium, as may have to hold Sard and Day. Yeah, so that's interesting. Like, would love to get your read on Sard there, Corey. I've been watching him. He doesn't look like he's playing bad. He's just not being utilised as much, is he? I don't know if it's a bit of that Doherty effect. I don't know. Matty says, is Fife an option this week? Not this week. I think his break even still nothing too like for what he's been scoring. He's a big sub chance. That's to be subbed off as well. So no, I thought he was better, but I think we'll want to see just another installment from Nat. BB says, Shorty, mate, you can't let your big heart stop you getting in the way of being burnt again. Next time you go to the game, get your jam donuts, embrace the risk of an old soul in this society. That is some great advice, mate. I'm telling you, I'm going to Cardinia Park this week, and I'm going to get a jam donut, and I'm going to let you guys know about it. So I really hope it delivers, mate. I really do. Bagger says, Shorty, heard Jeff put you through the ringer on the course. Got to get down to Midlands, mate. Pure gold. Absolute bullshit that is, mate. Jeff didn't even get on the course. Tell you what, went to Queen's Park on the weekend and Shorty shot 89. That was for 18, by the way, for 18. So I was feeling it. That might not sound good to some people, but I was feeling pretty good. Corey says, I'm ready for the quiz tonight. So we like to see on the money there. Trav says, amusement colour Bonnie. Baggers, why is Bluestone not an option as a fence? I shot for Oliver's, not Max Holmes, fellas. Trav says Walsh apparently needs 41% of game time forward to get status. Well, that ain't going to happen. There you go. That's the insight I like to see. Thank you, mate. Bagger says I traded the flounder in Travis Hope. The prick doesn't ankle plays forward pocket all this week. I traded flounder. I'm not even sure who we're talking about. Oh, shit. Amusement, do you feel that people without a cricket pitch mowed out in the backyard during the middle of summer are frauds? If you got the backyard to do that, you got to be doing it. You got to be. Like, it's crucial. I've got the shittest backyard ever, but one day I'm going to go full dad mode, get a decent backyard. Just bowl bounces at me kid on the backyard, I reckon. Lockie, shorty, big fella, mate. What's your opinion on Bailey Smith? Also heard he's going to the warehouse Ballarat. Might bring a couple of bags and make a new mate. Shit, mate. Really? See, where did you hear he's going to Ballarat, mate? What? That's raucous, bro. My thoughts on him, though. Good option, playing great footy at the moment. Is a bloke that can get shifted around the field, particularly when a fella like Treloar is back into the team. But he's playing really good footy. So I don't think he's a top 6 forward, but I think he's a very solid option. Good price as well. Carl says, was that exact EP of the episode of the Rub back in the day with the boys telling Das to put a boy on all time? Yeah, I know. How good was it? It was so funny. And that one where they found Luke Darcy's morning list routine, the checklist. It was so funny. Some classic stuff on there. Like when they did their 360 feedback, that is just some of the best stuff. When that email got leaked of Danny Frawley with the makeup, let me know where you got it and I will buy some. And as soon as that was leaked, Frawley was just like, oh, fucking, I miss Danny Frawley a lot. I met him once too. He was, when you meet famous people and you're kind of like, fuck, I hope he's not a dickhead. He was actually super genuine bloke. I was working at the time. He was guest speaker. And I couldn't find a charger or I couldn't find a PowerPoint. I'm like, oh, shit. Easy excuse to talk to Danny. I was like, oh, Danny, I need to put my charger on for my laptop. And he's like, oh, yeah, come through here, mate. Use this. I was like, this he's a gem. He's a gem. Jonas, shorty, thoughts on people who call their kid Junior Total Fox? There's a bit of me time about that, isn't it? Like a bit of me time to go, you know what? I fucking love myself that much. I'm going to name my kid after myself. I've never really understood it. I don't really get it. As Amusement says, Bulldogs are now 2 games ahead of Geelong. Sucked in, champ. This is Bont's world, and you are just an NPC in his beautiful simulation. Talk to me in September, Amusement. It's a long, long way to go, mate. Wait for us to get our boys back, and we'll put you to shreds at MCG, mate. Carl says, Josh Kelly, injured shorty, hammy. Well, my apologies, mate. There you go. I wondered why. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Well, that is extremely disappointing. This is a tough year. This is a tough year, I reckon. Like, it's probably been one of the not only rookies but just unexpected outs like Kelly or Oliver. Very, very difficult. Cameron says, Shorty, mate, got some inquiries. Went with Will Powell a month ago and is not looking good. Oh, boy, mate, that hurts. Should I hold to the buy? And I've got Atkins and they take points off each other, so it's all right, I guess. Yeah, I'd trade out Powell for mine, mate. You need him to be doing a lot more than he is, and I'd cut my losses now. Maybe that's a trade down to Weddle, or maybe it's an upgrade. But yeah, there's always a bit of risk with guys like that. Jesus Christ, excuse me. And that was certainly one that he's a bit inconsistent at the moment, isn't he? Baggers says, Shorty, hypothetically, here we go. However you spell it, you're in a life or death situation. You either have the Long John chopped. Yeah, the Long John chopped, or you got to take the Long John. Take it how you like. We all love a cream. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. Fuck. Mate, I'm steering clear of that. That is one of the funnier comments, but one I am not prepared to say anything about on camera because that could just get Shorty cancelled, bro. But Jesus, he never struggles to absolutely have some confronting comments, but we love it. Travis looking at McRae for forward status. Right. Give me the numbers on that, Trav. What's he need? Because that's saucy. That's real saucy. Cameron says, also, Sheasel's new role. Yes. Yeah, good call. Mid and half forward has to be a trade real soon. 100%. Good call. He won't get a chance to have 4 shots a goal against every team each week, especially with the Pies this week. Yeah, you're spot on, mate. And I was thinking this during the week. I heard he changed roles, and I thought this, as you say, 100s at half forward are rare. Half back, you feel comfortable and safe. Half forward, nah. And look, thankfully he's still got a break even 92. Like that's not great, but it's not like anything crazy. So even if he just did a 70, like he wouldn't lose too much, and he'd be a trade. Um, which could be a real easy trade for us, but I mean the bloke's such a star. He still finds a way to score. So not a pressing one, but definitely something to keep our eye on. Lonnie the G, g'day mate, enjoying a salsa or two to Savo? Question. Got one more defensive spot left. Who should I get in? Jake Lloyd or Dan Houston as a pod? Also Smith, Daniel or Green in the forward. Cheers. Love a little salsa, mate. Jeez, you're living up the Wednesday night, mate. I like that. I prefer Dan Houston, to be honest, but I don't really love either of them. In the forward line, definitely Smith would be a guy out of those ones. Yeah, that's a clear-cut one for mine. I don't really like the other two defensive options as much, but I do like your outside-the-box thinking. Caden, who will you have for ruck cover for the buys? And what should I bring in? Who should I bring in? What should I be doing with Madden at R3? That's a good question. So I need to really look at my buy setup. I've probably looked at it a little bit, but so what do we got in terms of rucks? Oh boy, they're gonna go on the same buy, aren't they? Marshall and English. Oh no, they're not. So English has got that one. Yeah, to be honest, mate, I'm probably not going to plan for it. I'm probably just going to cop that 0. If there's a forward ruck like a McAndrew, I wouldn't go McAndrew hoping he's my buy cover because anything could happen in 3 or 4 weeks. But if there's something similar, I might try and just trade Madden to like someone who can just give me coverage. But for the most part, like Darcy Cameron, potentially if he starts to lift. But yeah, I can't say I've thought too far in that advance just yet. The Duke ranked 158 after this week. I'll have 20 premiums. Do you like Wits as a pod? Nice. Yeah, I do. I do like him as a pod. Super reliable, rock solid, and mate, that pod could take you a long way. You must be starting to think about the 50K, my friend. Very nice. Corey says Madden is so early this week, so hard for captains. Yeah, that's true. I've got zeros bloody everywhere, mate. So I am unfortunately finding it easy to find that. Caden says hold or trade Will Powell. I'd trade him, mate. He's just not quite what we had hoped. I wasn't a big fan initially anyway, but yeah, trade for mine. Maddie says, thinking of waiting on Sinclair till after the bye for Chase Jones. Don't see any point bringing in Sinclair now. Look, you can probably wait. Yeah. That's a good point. That is a good point. Because Jack Sinclair will still have a break even of, I'd be guessing it's around 80, 70 maybe. Because he did have that 68, didn't he? 65. So yeah, 83. No, that's a good point, Matty. His price isn't going to go ridiculously out of control. So yeah, I think that's fair. Josh says, hey, Shorty, what are your thoughts on my trades this week? Oliver and Isaac Rankin for Steele and Sinclair. I like him, mate, but Matty raises a very good point. Steele and Sinclair will have the bye the very next week. Does that come into your calculations? It all really depends on that buy setup for you. But yeah, I think just in general, they're really, really good trade-ins. Amusement says, I'm just waiting until round 20 when no one has trades left and all of those necessary questions about these SuperCoach game flies in the galaxy, just like Shorty's love life, so we can chat in peace. Yeah. They are special little live sessions, aren't they, mate? When you probably only got 15 or 20 watching, it's just like you're getting absolutely every question. They are the true fans who are still going at round 20. I'll tell you that much. What do we got? Baggers. Love hitting the devil's lettuce and watching Snoop Dogg and David Attenborough narrate Animal Planet, especially camels love a good hump. Gonna trade in Paddy Voss, can get a bag, just ask Baz. This man could be getting looser each session. BB, Merritt or Neil? I'd go Merritt, mate. I just trust him a little bit more, which I didn't think I'd say. Neil's had a couple of down ones, which is crazy. Nini boy, just kidding, Jeff. I nearly went straight past your question there. Little zinger, mate. Jeff Short says, big decision by Big Daddy Bear. Do I risk being wiped 2 weeks running? Surely Daniel wouldn't hurt his old man. Again, here goes. What do you think of Pod Siadley as a pod? Jesus Christ. That's good gear from Jeff. Do miss watching the old pod, but all I really want to know, Jeff, is surely you're in the quiz tonight. I don't want to hear I haven't read me papers, mate. What else have you been doing? I want to see you in the quiz. And I think you can. I think you can get there top 5. You know, you've done it before. I just think you got to get it back out there. But Nini boy, Laird, Brayshaw, or Sarong, definitely Laird. I think he's still that top 4 or 5 mid. Definitely a great option. DMAC, evening shortcakes. Any multi tips this week? Actually, no, I don't have any this week at this stage. I will do one for Friday night, I reckon. I think I've got a little bonus bet that I'll do, but I've slowed up on the Twitter. I don't know if you followed in any of my multis on Twitter, but I'll do one this week. If I don't, it's because I've totally forgotten. My apologies, but at this stage, I do plan on going for a little multi. But if you got any for me, mate, let me know. Jonas, Shorty, any chance Drury can score above legal age this week? What a pitiful cash sloth going to be giving us bench rot all season. Yeah, it's been trash, and I'm glad I don't have him because that cash gen is just going nowhere. Jeff Shorty's back. Doug Wade or Billy Goggin for my forward line. Oh, geez. Jeff is being influenced by these operators in the comments. He's just running with this sort of funny gear as well. Jeez, savage stuff. Harry Scott, thoughts on Tyrone Vickery as a pod? So what has Jeff started? What has he done? The Shelley Bean, thoughts on Briggs as a cash cow R3? That's interesting. Wasn't he good on the weekend? Uncle Mark's like, I was watching the game. I was like, who is this bloke? I was like, oh, you're the bloke who kept Braden Pruce out all those games. Scored 109, price at 254. Yeah. See what he does this week. I mean, awkwardly priced, but yeah, see what he does this week. If he goes big again, then yeah, we might have ourselves a conversation we had. Sammy boy, Shorty mate, quick one for you. Do you have Discord? I don't, mate. I don't. I'm not a massive tech guy. Got the TikTok. Got Twitter, which I barely use, but yeah, I have been asked about the Discord before, but yes, I do not. Baggers, here's a pod, fellas. I'll save your teams if you got balls. Bring in the man, the myth, the legend, Nick Nat. Emphasis on the full stop. He won't score for another 6 weeks, but first game, backs 900, makes up for it. Oh, shit. Carl says, Vodka Cruiser, Guava, Suntory 196, UDL, Pineapple Vodka, Bacardi Breezer Lime. Who you got, Shorty? Any other outsiders sneaking up around the outside as we turn in the home straight? Oh, mate, I might go a 196 this week, having a little shindig at Shorty's this weekend. So the Guava Cruisers and the 196s and a little Malibu and pineapple juice could go all right. I'll tell you what, don't mind a bit of Maduri as well if we really want to get funky. But you know what is funky? The old, what's it called? Kahlua and milk. If you really want to just get a little funky. Amusement says, where is he going? I'll snap. Next week's stream will start as State of Origin Game 1 starts. You better be tuning in and giving us your expert opinions. Yeah, true. Not much expert opinion when it comes to State of Origin, mate. Sammy boy, Shorty, what do we think about Mitch Robinson declaring for mid-season draft? Is that serious? Oh boy, someone's knocking on my window. That's just fucking weird. Sammy boy. Oh, we answered that one. Here we go. What freak is at my fucking window? Ah! What are you doing here? I just saw you commented before. You want to come in or? No. Oh. Well, how long have you been there for? That's fucked. What are you doing? Are you coming in? The people come from everywhere. Has Jack been in the house or has he just been outside?
I didn't know anything.
That's weird. Jack just lurking out my fucking window. I feel like I'm being stalked. Well, that was kind of weird. Joe says, can you please remove your shirt? Jack, what's up? What's going on, mate? Where's your question? I was just about to get to it.
You got some spiders on the
window, man. I'm coming around into the live stream. That's pretty clear. Yeah, there'd be a few spiders out there, man.
Yeah, I was scared.
There would be a few.
Why'd you keep the kettle here?
That's a water bottle, man.
That's a kettle.
That's not a kettle. It's you filtered the water, man.
Oh, nice.
Have you come primed for the quiz?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Quiz won't be too far away either. 10:15. You are playing, Caitlin?
Yeah. If it works this time.
Oh yeah, true. You got like booted last time. X Devil says, "G'day, mate. Hope all is well. Probably going Oliver to Merritt, then debating Day to Sinclair, Simpson to Wardlaw, or leave it at one trade this week. Yeah, I'd probably get rid of Simpson, particularly with that 20 last week. And yeah, I don't mind Merritt. The only thing I'd say is Sinclair has got the bye next week, but otherwise, I like him.
I'm going to call out Jeff Shaw quickly.
Yeah, what did he say again?
He referred to himself as Big Daddy Bear.
Yeah, true. Yeah. You don't rate that? He wanted to go on as Big Daddy Bear, but he couldn't get it working. That's what he wanted to name himself. That's going to be funny to review. I might put that on TikTok, you at the window. I was genuinely like, someone just knocked, but I'm not entirely sure what's going on.
I was going to watch out.
That would have freaked me out. Frank, hey, Shorty, what do you think about Oliver, Ryan, Simpson, out, Steele, Brayshaw, and Ford in? Yeah, I like that, mate. I think particularly Steele and Brayshaw have really hit their straps, which is nice. And still at a good price, which is very handy. Amusement says, Watson. Well, he'd be very happy, mate. Were you that no caller ID?
Yeah.
Why are you...
Because when I call Paris, I don't know my fucking number.
Oh, man. That's funny. Andrew says, Shorty's going to need to get some tennis lessons. Whoa, brutal attack. I did lose on the weekend. Savage. How's your draft going?
I'm pretty clear fourth, I reckon.
Yeah.
Hopefully LDU and Mills come back and Mills starts playing midfield, not fucking back.
Yeah. He should, like...
That's been rattling me.
When McCartan and Martin come back. Rampy.
Yeah. Put him at fullback.
Oh,
that hurts. 200s last year.
That hurts, yeah. Bagger's always been a fan of tennis, might play doubles. I'll stick back court. That makes sense as to why I'm with you, Andrew. I'm with you. Yeah. Yes, I might. Amusement says, petition for Daniel James Short to give Watson admin.
His name's not James.
I don't know why. I reckon he's just guessed.
Yeah.
He's just guessed. King Watto from DMAC. Amusement just again pumping Watto up.
He said
he loves it.
Mod would fix the economical and political state of the world. So you know what I mean, Shorty?
Mate, economical and political statements go over my head.
Make me a chat moderator.
No way.
Why?
Too much power. It's too much power. Redline Recordings. G'day, Shorty. Love the content. Thank you, mate. Current rank is 3.3K. Looking to sideways Clary. Do I go Laird or Zach Merritt or alternatively Bont, as I don't have the that cuck either. Well, look, if you don't have Bond, I think you got to go Bond. I think Laird's the better option out of him or Merritt. But yeah, Bontempelli if you don't have him, because I just feel like you're kind of bleeding points every time he goes 160. Baggers, mate. Sarong has an absolute chopper if he swings hard enough. How will be mistaken by US air traffic as a UFO?
Sure, did you sleep on this side?
This is controversial, but I'm currently sleeping diagonal.
That's fine.
Just have to shake it up every now and then.
This isn't your...
That's my alarm clock, man.
Why not use that as an alarm clock?
I do. Work smarter, not harder, guys. 2 phones, one dies, still got an alarm clock. Never miss a day.
Put it on charge at night.
I do put it on charge. You can't trust technology, man. You can't just think it's going to charge every day of your life.
He doesn't like the Apple alarm because it scares him.
Is that it?
That's the truth,
Why are you
yeah.
using a full for your cereal this morning?
I'll play you my current alarm. The initial alarm for my iPhone scared the fuck out of me. Too intense. What's the time?
8:33, Shorty.
Thanks, man. I'll set that for 8:44 and it's a different time on that clock. And this, oh, here you go. This is how Shorty wakes up. Just nice and soft.
I can't even hear it.
Why is this fast?
Don't know, man. I don't know.
Fucking Android is it?
No, I'll play you this one. Oh.
I couldn't even hear that.
This is a beautiful. No, I was surprised by how it must be the vibration that just wakes me up, really. What's news, Caitlin?
I just tanned, so
Oh, yeah.
a bit scared about sitting on your bed because I don't get fake tan on your bed.
Don't get fake tan on my bed.
Are they clean sheets?
Are they clean sheets? Of course not.
That's
Theo.
fucking weird, by the way.
Who's weird?
Baggers.
Baggers is my mate, bro.
He said, your team's going for the crown. I'll see you at the big dance getting something up in my pants onto you, Shorty Poo X.
That's the sort of gear that Baggers brings to the table.
Is Dave like watching?
I don't know. Theo says, would you get McAndrew, Ford, or Wardlaw next week? Which two? Ford and Wardlaw, mate. Well, here you go. This is how Shorty wakes up. What a great way to start. Just sets you in the right tone. Anyway, that's enough of that. Thoughts?
So fast.
It is what it is, guys. Redline Recording still have 19 trades, if that helps. Fuck. You're doing better than most, mates. I would say most would have between 12 and 14, I reckon. So doing very nicely. Cameron says, hey, Shorty, went Baz last week and loving it. 121. Now I have a Coke addiction. Any advice to overcome this, or does it come with the pick? Thanks. Look, mate, in terms of SuperCoach, he is flying. And I was on to him about a month ago. And it's just part of the pick, mate. You just got to embrace it. Could you get out of my fucking drawer?
When did you turn
Fuck.
around? The girls are going through it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
Did you show them your school photo?
Ah! Yes!
Fuck. All right, I'll show him my photo.
Open it.
Just pop out.
Oh, yeah, I think it is open.
Oh, you just have to stick over it.
Yeah.
Put your hand over it at the school that you work at.
I think half of them know.
Everyone knows.
Redline or Bags. So Galaxy Wolf, is it too late for Ratkins? Already got Weddle and Hump. That's for Mum and Nan. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, guys. Already
Like
been.
the big one?
No. Wait, where would you put it, Jack?
2 weeks ago.
You lost your license.
I like physically lost
Oh.
it. I haven't got it. Who's your favourite? Who's your friend? Is it Russell?
I don't know who Russell is.
Russell Bannister.
Actually, do not know who that is.
He's got a shirt saying Steam.
Nah, Josh Walker, Nathan McCoach.
They're probably watching.
Oh,
this
shit.
and not your fucking friends.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't have named him too. Where was I up to? Oh, Galaxy Wolf. Oh no, I answered that. No, I'd. It's not too late because he has gone big just previously, but I'd still do it. You just don't get quite as much bang for buck. Sam says, "G'day, Shorty. How are we today? Pretty good, my friend. How are you traveling? First time in one of your live streams, so thought I'd just say hello. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate it. Stay around for the quiz, mates. stay around? What's that?
Ross Potts.
Do you know him?
I know. How do I know him?
Really? There you go. He's a cooking teacher, ironically.
He was the chef at Town and Country. I worked there when I was 15.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
I might try and just swing that into conversation
Ask
somehow.
him if he was at Town and
Yeah,
Country.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Ross Potts.
Bagger says, in a swinger to the cranium, short hog takes out mini hog. I don't know what is going on. Lockie says, mashed spud. Again, we're just not really sure what's going on. Andrew says, rip spud, post footy, entertainment will never be the same.
Oh, no, you're a fucking idiot.
You're a fucking idiot, bro. What's that? Yeah. Oh, did you know him from Coles?
I didn't speak.
Oh, yeah. Andrew says, rip spud, post footy entertainment will never be. Yeah, 100%, mate. Golden Fist from JRB. Yeah, he was a legend, mate. I do love still listening to those Triple M podcasts. Baggers, we're disappointed, Shorty. So new question, trout or gout, what you want? Shit. Yes, Baggers is the GOAT commentator. Harvey says, g'day, Shorty. Just got home from interleague training for footy, mate. The kid can play. I made the A side, which is top 24 in the league. Well done, mate. Which is like 400 kids. In a great direction to get to the Cannons before the draft. Well done, mate. You'll have to keep me posted on the footy career. Once upon a time, I was a bit of a prospect for the Falcons. Just got overlooked, which was controversial. Jeez, you try and get a reaction from these pricks. Really?
Yeah. They said, consider this a warning, Jack.
Fuck. That is a genuine threat. Kevin says McRae already forward eligible, even if 0% forward. This really, according to Sword Play. Well, they wouldn't get it wrong. Well, that kind of changes things because if he's forward, then that really spices it up. Fuck. All right. Also, Short Hog, you have full permies on to not read my comments. Oh, permission. Yeah. Just go around that bit of lingo. Don't do a knee, Harvey. Oh, Jesus. D-Mac versus Watto. I mean, Baggers versus Watto. Yeah, I was just about to read his question. D-Mac says Neil or Sicily in. If I get Sicily, won't have a spot for Stewart. Then probably Neil, I would say. Because I feel like you probably need Sicily and Stewart, but Neil at a great price point. Lockie, oi, short dog, what you rather? Pumbaa from The Lion King or Nemo from Finding Nemo? A bit of steak or a bit of fish? Can't lose, let's be honest. You also chose the sides. A bit of mashed spot. Bit of a Nemo man myself, mate. Who did you outline as, who did you say?
Shannon Neal.
No, from the photos.
But what?
You said who's the most attractive.
Yeah.
Apart from you.
Oh, are you judging it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought Jack picked someone out.
Because I'm professional.
Oh, Lukey McMahon, what's up? Hey, Shorty, how are we? Thoughts on Damien Hardwick quitting as Richmond coach? Nah, thanks, mate. Thanks for joining. Yeah, a bit of a surprise. I didn't see that coming, but I mean, when he sort of explained it, it sort of made sense. But yeah, out of the blue, wasn't it, mate? Amusement says, I got my scarf, got my old coat, got a footy game to go to. Footy's here again, back to great, me like an old friend. Oh, mate, we love that. We love that. Wait, who?
No one. Focus on your life.
Christ.
Talk after lunch, Danny.
I can't be saying their teachers' names on.
That's true.
You've already, both of you guys already said them.
Yeah.
Why are you so trying to girls while you're alive?
Who said I was Snapchatting a girl?
She saw you.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
That's our winky face. I'm not talking about
I don't wink. I don't do emojis, man.
Yes, you do.
I'm professional outfit. I only go on dates like a gentleman.
There's a lot of date. Like proper date.
Proper date?
Where you planned it out and you picked her up and you opened the car door for her.
Open the car door.
And you actually went to the front door and picked it up, not just sat in the car and beat the horn.
It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. If anyone knows some lovely ladies that you'd like to set Shorty up with, you have my fax number. So
He likes it when he gets roses.
don't tell me what I like.
You do like it when you get a rose.
That was something else.
That's
Anyway, back to the
cool.
SuperCoach.
She warned. She showed an interest.
Yeah, true. Anyway, big fella. Shorty thoughts on Tom Rockcliffe at 123k. Oh, big fella. Love it. This bag is well written amusement. Haiku poem. Sean Nugget, Shorty, can you please say in a baby voice? No, there's no way I'm doing that. Nah, what he said. I'm not doing a fucking baby voice. Daddy's hungry for some Kwansky. You almost can't not say it. I'm not saying it in a fucking baby voice. Or even Daddy wants a little slice of Bwatsky. Oh no, that was Bratwurst. That was Bratwurst. I am who I am, man. German baby, says Bag. Vermont, g'day, bloke. Up the baggers. G'day, mate. How are you? Baggers is he's going off tonight. Galaxy Wolf says Sarong didn't train with the main group. Apparently sore ankle. There'll be a few hoping he gets up. Amusement, come on, Watto W, D-Mac.
Not come on, common.
Oh.
I was like, me arriving was a W, like to win.
Sorry, man.
What's going on tonight?
Oh, what's got you answer questions for an hour and a half then, mate. You answer fucking hours of questions, bro. D-Mac trading in Watson and slapping the C on him this week.
Great move, D-Mac. Great move.
Doesn't perform in the big games, mate, so just check the fixture. Jonas, watch your back, short stack, loose units everywhere in Geelong. Yeah. That shows I'm a long way behind. And I've been talking shit to you, but
All right. A lot of the comments just slowed down.
Yeah, fair. You might have driven the people away. The hell?
I was, mate. It was right.
Lockie says, they say strength is in numbers. I'm sure that is true, but if you don't believe, go ask 5 million. Oh, Jesus.
Lockie.
Whoa, Lockie.
That's not on.
Whoa, bro. Come on, Lockie. You can't be doing that, mate. You can't be doing that. Let's move on to what Big Fella's got to say. It could be equally controversial. Oh, it could be. Thoughts on Kath Lachlan at 102k. Ruck should be solid ruck cover for the buys. I thought you could have gone
I think she's a good
controversial. Yeah, she's a great operator. Yeah.
She's commentated for the last 7 Brisbane games.
Yeah, you cop that all the time. It's a hard listen.
Very dirty.
It's a hard listen. Yeah. Dermy, fuck. Lockie says my application to the palm thing. Jeff is back. If you like Kahlua and milk, then try a fluffy duck, mate. I could see Watto getting into those.
I'll try a fluffy duck.
Yeah, Dad's on here. Yeah. Baggers, your team's gunning for crown. I'll see you at the big dance. Getting something up my. Oh, that was the one you were saying. Mate, get help sleeping like that. You're not a bat. It's just the way I'm rolling at the moment. Sometimes it's all about the angles, you know. Lockie, Shorty loves the. Actually, I have caught up somewhat. Yeah, they know when I start talking shit to you guys, and I'm probably not going to answer that question. Actually, while we're at it, while there is some form of audience, let's get the quiz code going, shall we? Nah.
I'm terrified, Lockie. Terrified of Baggers' comments.
His bag is still going at you.
No, Lockie said I was scared of Baggers.
Oh, right. Yeah. Andrew says the hate on King Cooker Baggers will not be tolerated. King Jack back outside. Oh, jeez, the boys are. There's a bit of tension in here. There's a bit of tension. Also, Dad, if you're still watching, you better be joining this quiz.
I'm coming around for dinner Sunday.
And Caitlin thinks she's coming around for dinner on Sunday. That's cute.
What's more awkward, Kath and John on a late Saturday night, or Shorty begging his Rez's coach not to drop him every week?
I was a talent that was overlooked. I could have been something.
What is it?
Yeah, Play.bookit.com or something to that
Is
affliction.
is it?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it
yeah.
Exactly that?
Yeah,
Or is it something that affliction?
it is exactly that.
No.
What, you don't like my vague responses?
What's the Wi-Fi password?
Nah, you're not getting my Wi-Fi password, man. Too risky.
Do you forget it?
Nah, but it's one of the C, should we?
That's the longest Wi-Fi thing ever. Am I having a few technical issues? Yes.
What's the code?
It's just loading, man.
Shorty, what's the code?
Just loading, man.
Can you give me the code?
Oh yeah, that's the warning to Jack. Trade out Simpson Basilenka? Yes, I would. Our team is currently working on fixing the issue. That ain't ideal. Look at maybe down. Anyway, that's not ideal.
I didn't look today. It's fine.
Jonas says, short stack, can we get Isaac Quinn and Jack Gideon to rate the ladies of the goal kicking? Yeah, that'll get him cancelled once more, won't it?
What ladies are the golden goal?
Haven't you watched my video yet?
You do a golden goal?
Yeah, mate.
Thanks, you.
I only advertised it for weeks.
I don't watch your videos.
Well, it's a subscriber goal kicking. If you didn't watch it, that's your fault.
I've got premium access.
You don't.
I'm here. I'm in this live stream. You're going to tell me when these things
For a goal kicking comp, I would invite you. The subscriber one. Yeah, when I do another one, I will. I don't think this is going to work. It's not working. Hey, it's working. 390 8045. 390 080. There's a code just in there.
Take it.
What? Someone took your name.
You'll be the only.
Nice,
Yeah,
Caitlin too.
Pardon?
Everyone thinks she's girlfriend.
I was good.
Baggers, Corey, captains are hard this week. Yeah, they are a bit tough, mate.
Fish today.
I feel like Laird's pretty safe. Bontempelli, pretty safe. But you're right, it's a bit tough.
They've got premium blocks now. Sellouts.
Really?
I can't pick them.
Oh, what? Fuck. News to me.
No,
Harvey wins the quiz right about now, my friend. Get involved. Get involved, mate. We got 10 in the quiz.
Start it.
Nah, mate, I'm getting 30 plus. Getting 30 plus for sure. Can't believe who's the actual Caitlin? Who's Caitlin 2?
Who do you reckon?
You.
No.
I am Caitlin 1. I'm going to change it to Leyland.
Yeah. Luke says, I was so shocked when Hardwick quit. Who do you think will be the next coach sacked? And how is Tizio? Tizio's pretty good, mate. I'm going to see Tizio on Friday night. I think Simpson. Mate, what are you doing this weekend? You got a party.
Yeah.
Whose party?
Dude.
That hurts.
They booked it months
Yeah.
in advance.
Well, fuck you, Davey. Nah, come to breakfast then.
What day?
Saturday. Ugh. Andrew says Shorty drove to Timbuktu the last time we went on a date. Jesus, a few people watching. Baggers or helicopter fights. I'm not even sure what's that relevant to, but big fella. I think I'm going Oliver to Kelly Underwood. Thoughts, Jack? We actually have somewhat caught up. Lockie Dimmer, the Dipper, sees his team going to shit and he quits, sort of like Jack getting scared of Baggers' comments. That is funny. Oh, Jack. Why are you scared of him?
I just feel he's a big dog.
Is it his present? Oh, yeah.
I feel like he's a big dog.
Baggers, how tall are you? Don't lie. Big fella, or maybe Oliver to Jack Watson at 123k. Wow, he's classed you as a rookie.
123.
123.
How's number that? That's a full name.
Because
That's a full name.
That is a
Oh, no, I do
that's
have a
your
comment.
name is. Yeah, your name is.
Yeah, 123k. Yeah, what position was that? Back in the day?
Small forward. Back pocket.
You were actually a back pocket back in the day.
I was full back.
I was a ruckman.
Best backman in under 14s. Fact.
You
When
were
did
a
you
back
stop
pocket.
playing?
In the season. Under 16s I did, but that was it.
What a flag in the 16s.
Chose the tennis career. And I guess we can all say that was a good call.
What
Fuck.
did you do in tennis?
Oh, miraculous things. Inspired so many people to take up the great game.
You didn't.
People are still commenting, like, asking me, like, could you come back and coach?
Don't lie.
Emily actually wants to play tennis.
Yeah, tell Annalie to play.
Gridiron, surely.
There's no way I could play
My
gridiron.
final season.
What, are you playing again?
Gridiron.
Gridiron?
Gridiron playing. It's my form song.
Right. Amusement. Why didn't you answer Father Short's question last week, champ? Fuck, this bloke just doesn't forget stuff, I'll tell you. Corey, I reckon I'm going to beat Watson this time in the quiz. There you go. There's the battle again, Corey versus Watto.
It's been a while. Also, I've done 4 days of work. My brain's a bit fried.
I don't need
There's
excuses.
a lot of teaching today. And I'm just tempering the expectations.
Baggers. Jeff, my weekly comment to you, you're a scholar and a gentleman. Don't let Short Hog push bad traits on you. Love when he talks to my dad.
Big daddy.
Steve, Shorty, what's going on? How are you, mate? I'm eyeing off a few rookies over the next couple of weeks. How do you see Eddie Ford? I need to go early on him getting all the rookies I want. Tell Jonah to read my comment on your goal kicking video. Roasted him good. I love that. All right, I'll tell him to. I'll send him.
Watch the video.
Yeah, I will. I'll send him a screenshot.
Can I pull that?
What was your question? Eddie Ford? Yeah, from all I don't know much about him, but from all we've got to judge, he looks all right. Scored well. He's 20, so it's not like he's a absolutely young sort of rookie type. So should get some opportunities. We might start this quiz pretty soon, to be honest. We've got 28 in there. Surely we can get over 30. We got 28 in there. Surely you can get us over the 30 mark. I don't think I see Jeff's name in there either. Come on, Jeff.
Where's Jonah? I thought he was on it.
Nah, Jonah's not in there. CSA's rule. Someone from Coles. Look out. Thirsty girl Nicole. No, that's just the name.
What's she say? Oh, is that in the
That's just the
book?
name.
Oh.
That there's a
Who's that?
Chloe,
Who's that?
there's a
Who's that?
Turbo Tones, a Bazo. Yeah, we've got 28, mate. I wanted to hit the 30, but I'll just answer like baggers. Jack, 1-on-1 me 50 meters. Torpies from the square. I'm like Daniel Rich, but good looking.
The goal square.
Yeah.
I can kick those.
Has he answered how tall he is?
No, because I'm Daniel Rich. He's 5'5".
Oh shit. Jeez. All right, let's start this quiz, shall we? Just gonna fill the water
What's
up,
the kettle,
guys.
man?
It's not fucking kettle, mate.
Why'd you put half the glass in?
It's just
You're gonna drink it all. You know
it's half full, man. It's half full. It's just how I see
What is
things.
that half? Because it's smaller than one.
Let's start. Let's start. All right, let's go. You ready?
Born ready.
Question 1.
Lagging.
12 questions. It's lagging.
How's he having the first half? He had
Zach Butters dominated on Friday night, gathering 41 disposals. How many of those did he have in the first half? 20, 23, 21, or 24? Don't have him in SuperCoach either, which really burnt me. You confident on this one, Jack? Finish with
I watched the
41,
game. It's a ripping game.
23 at halftime.
Yay!
Wow, the two Caitlins got a ride. Shit. Maddie, Turbo Tones, D-Mac, Big Fella, and Caitlin, number 2. I think Maddie won. What's the 6th one?
Loose butt shorty.
I think Maddie won the quiz last week, actually. Question 2. North Melbourne lost in bizarre circumstances over the weekend.
Oh, I know
Breaching
it.
the
I know
interchange
this
cap.
one.
What is the maximum number of interchanges a side can make?
I know it.
Thanks, man. What'd you answer?
75.
Nice. I feel like this is probably the easiest one in the
I
whole
did
quiz.
77.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
second
saw
one.
that. Yeah, that's
So I
weird.
think it's a tank. I think it's a tank job.
It's not impossible.
I mean, I understood the 76 when Liam Shields came over.
Yeah.
But then the second one, like, come on. You're not
Dumb.
really confident.
Dumb. Fuck. 100% strike rate. 75. Boom. Was a pretty easy question. Caitlin's so happy. She's like 2 from 2. Watto for PM. Causa Baslinka. Caitlin's dad and Caitlin too. So Causa gets up and
Come
about.
second.
Maddie, Caitlin 2, big fella, Caitlin's dad, and D-Mac in 5th. Question 3. Which Swans player was the beneficiary of that free kick and in turn kicked the goal to put Sydney in front? Yeah, who'd you go, man? Nice. What those 3 from 3. Caitlin's not happy. Caitlin's not happy.
You had to give him to the ruckman.
Yeah, true. It's true. It's true. Look what I did to my thing too.
Mate, that's what you get for point.
I
headphones from some Chinese.
There was $6 from Kmart, and I tried to pull my seat in, and it was on ground, and I crushed it. Most of you's got this right. I might have to throw some tougher questions there. Causa, Watto, Matty, Big Fella, and Pufferfish. So Causa's going nicely. It might be close between him and Watto, but Matty is on top still. Big Fella, Caitlin's dad, D-Mac. Watto was second. Question 4. Equal with Paddy Cripps, who also holds the record for the most clearances in a match.
Oh, I don't know.
This is a bit of a tough one. I've had a couple of easy questions in there for you. So this one... So Sammy Mitchell, Ben Cunnington, Brent Maloney, or Scott Thompson of the Adelaide variety. 19 clearances, and it was Brent Maloney. 2 got it right. This is a massive moment for Watto. This is a game changer. Only Caitlin, 2, and Thirsty Girl Nicole, who I would really love to know who that is.
I'll hit the lead.
Watto's on top. Oh, Nicole's going all right. And, of course, Maddie is second. Question 5. What was Geelong's highest individual player disposal count against the Dockers? I think this was maybe Zach Tui and Tom Stewart had this amount of touches. 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, that was one of the worst games I've seen us play. Oh, yeah, I only got to go back about 6 weeks.
I didn't know this one.
Yeah, no one had 20. So 19 touches was the max. Is that right? Oh, it's Watto's first slip up. 12, he's got it right. Does Matty get back onto the top spot? Harvey, Matty, Bazzo, Pufferfish, and D-Mac. Top 5 quickest there, which puts Watto on top, Matty, D-Mac, Harvey, and Loose Butt Shorty in 5th. Hitting the halfway mark. Question 6. Nice and simple. Who won Mark of the Year last year? Jeremy Howe, Mitch Georgiadis, and Toby Green, Kazai Pickett.
Was it Shorty?
Did you say Mitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So I thought you said I thought you said like someone else. So
no.
I thought you said their last name. I was like, who? No, it was the Port young gun. Took a nice mark against Freo, I think it was. I would not have known that. I'm terrible with those. Harvey hitting a nice bit of form. Matty might have hit back here. I'm a win. Watto, big fella in 3rd. So I think Matty moves up to the 1st. She does. Watto, Harvey's going nicely. D-Mac and Loose Butt Shorty in 5th. Question 7. Sam Durham kicked the match winner in the Dreamtime game. What number does he wear? Probably seen this goal like 20 times, but do you know what? Yeah, I was switching back and forth. Yeah. Then he's just
4th quarter, we just
started just smacking him. So I was like, it's not 44. It's not 33. It's not 11. He wears number 22. Oh, no. Oh, Watto. Oh, shit. That could be costly. Causa, Watto for Pam, big fella. Harvey, Turbo. Well, Harvey could be first. Harvey is first. D-Mac, Matty, then Watto, and then big fella. It's gonna be a good finish here. Question 8. Which of these clubs joined the AFL competition first? So we're talking like 80s and 90s here. So this might test a few of you, but all of the interstate clubs, prior to the expansions that we sort of know on the more modern times. I didn't because I thought it was a bit confusing with Bears and Brisbane and Fitzroy, so I just left them out. Cool. So that was the Eagles.
First, baby.
Shit, nice. I think they came in 86 or 87.
When the actual AFL
Yeah, I thought they were in the 90s, but Watto, Loose Butt Shorty, Watto for Pam, Caitlin's dad, and Causa. So and geez, it's a tight leaderboard. It's a tight leaderboard. Question 9. What? That question is wrong.
What's it meant to be?
I don't know. It is meant to be. Which clubs did Andrew McQualter play for? Why did that happen?
Oh,
Caitlin, that is ridiculous.
idiot.
Oh,
Can't believe you did
shit.
that, man. If this cost me the win.
Everyone is disadvantaged. Everyone is
Oh,
disadvantaged.
mate, I'll tell you. Oh, I got it wrong.
Shit.
Oh, Daniel. I thought it was GWS, not Gold Coast.
I'm so sorry, guys. So sorry about that. But
I'm in second now.
Corey's winning. He's sticking it up here. I don't know what's going to happen now. It's the intercept mark one. I don't know how that fucking happened. But of course, we know Moore's intercept marks tally went from 11 to 10. And that is now equal leader for him. But how many others does he share that lead with? 7.
Fucking hell.
My sincerest apologies about the Andrew McQualter question.
It's a bit of a recount.
I'm kind of nervous as to what pops up too. Oh, this will really divide a few.
Well, good.
Only 8 of you's got that right. So this will divide a few. Watto for PM, Baslinka, Pufferfish, Turbo Tones, and Dimmy. So could Watto for PM be on top? No, Causa, Watto, Big Fella, Loose But Shorty, and Harvey is in 5th. 2 more questions. Damien Harvick has won 5 premierships across his AFL career, winning 2 flags as a player for which clubs? Tigers and the Pies, Bombers and Port, Carlton and Adelaide, Hawthorn West Coast. I feel like this is a video. Yeah, not many will get this wrong, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I was just looking for one club in particular because it was the only time that showed up.
Yeah.
Adelaide?
Yeah.
I just missed it the first second.
Shit, Watto might need a bit of lucky. Oh, yeah, 18 got it right. There'll be some quick ones in here. So where was Corey? He's on top. Wow, Caitlin's dad baggers CSA's rule and Loose But Shorty in 3rd. So he's on top by a bit. Watto needs to be quick here and he needs to get it right. Question 12. West Coast kicked only 4 goals on the weekend. There was one multiple goal kicker. Who was it? This is big. This is big. This is big. Because I think this is a tough question. I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, if I didn't look at the game, it's either people will either be like, it's too obvious to go again. Like Oscar Allen's the clear one you would think. It's Dom Sheed. 14 got it right. This is big. So this is big. In 3rd place is Corey. You must have got it wrong. Big Fella and Watto was 1. Watto was 1.
My first actual legit win.
Watto was 1. He's won. He's done it. He's emotional. He's done it. What a man. Well played. That is cool.
See you, Corey. See you, Corey.
That is impressive. Oh, man. Corey will be kicking himself. He must have gone Oscar Allen. Let me know in the comments, Corey. Holy shit. So Watto's on top. Big Fella ended up coming 2nd. There's Corey. Caitlin's dad in 4th. There's Harvey. Maddie. Loose Bud Shorty and Watto's for PM. We're up and about. Lukey Mack doing nicely. D-Mac, Baslenka.
On your bike, Corey.
Good stuff. Good stuff. And I feel as if Corey might just be absolutely rattled after that one. It's not Alan. He scored 1, says Corey. On your bike. Quiz is bullshit from Lockie R. Put my hand up. The Andrew McQualter one was a bit of a bum steer, but Jono, restart the quiz. Come on, John. Don't think that'll be much fun, will it? Everyone knows the thing. Jack Watson, thanks, fellas. Better luck next time. Oh, shit. Good stuff. Good stuff. Bill Better. He's a modest man. Corey, I missed the first question. Still nearly won.
Oh, you did it. You did it, Causa.
You got to respect that it was the head-to-head battle and you finished 1st and 3rd. I mean, that was...
I was coming 2nd by about 20 points that last question.
All right.
Yeah, I still bet you.
Yeah, I think even if Corey got it right, but a bit slower, he probably would have got it. If you could have 2 out of Merritt, Sinclair, and Neil, Butters, Track, or Sarong, who would it be from Freddie? Definitely Petrarca.
Corey Blackstone.
And probably Merritt. Probably Merritt. That's a tough one. Nice, big fella. Nicely done. Carl. Nice. Steve says, on your goal kicking video, I timestamped Jonah as he got his heart broken. Oh, that's not Jonah. That's Langers, mate. But yeah, I did see your comment. That was funny. Yeah. Corey says, knew it was Sheed or Petrocelli was my options. Fair enough. Oh, jeez. Did you see Amusement's comment to Corey?
Yeah.
Baggers, what a fair play, mate, but still would slog you. All 6'10" of me. Just take one off the 6. But I'm built like an ox battering ram. Big fella, thanks for streaming again, Shorty. Nah, thank you, mate. Good stuff. Thanks everyone for joining in. Appreciate it. Leg of a Viking. Pufferfish, hey mate. I've got Holland, Davey. Did I? Well, when we get post quiz, it's fair game, man. Should I use a trade boost to get rid of them all? Also, is Wardlaw or Ford a good? Yeah, they're definitely good options either this week or next. Hollands, Davey, and Oliver. Yes, I would use the boost for that, mate. I would use the boost. Thanks, Sean. Good stuff. Thanks, Steve. Baslinka, what the fuck was the St Kilda question? Yeah, mate, I've got no idea. It somehow duplicated my question. My apologies. It was meant to be which clubs did Andrew McQualter play for? So we all knew St Kilda, but he actually played for Gold Coast for a bit, but that was weird.
Well, give us the quiz chant.
My love and respect.
Already had
that. No. Nice. Come on, Jonas. We're past that, mate. We're fucking past it.
Hey, Jono.
Good stuff. All right, guys. We might wrap it up. Do you have any comments to finish with, Caitlin? Anything to say or?
Don't think so.
Oh.
See you guys next week.
Okay. That is the sign off. All right. Oh, you've been talking the whole thing. I just thought I'd bring Caitlin into it. You got any words of wisdom for the week? You know, it's Wednesday. We're just working through
Wednesday. I've actually got 2 days of no classes. Unbelievable. Tomorrow's student free day.
Really?
Friday, I've got a mental health first aid PD.
Oh yeah, nice.
Both my busy days as well. So it's
Shit.
a good week for Watson.
That's a win.
Won the quiz.
I was the only one at work today.
Really?
Yeah, first time.
The only person at work.
In well-being, mate. Fuck. All right, I'm going to rock and roll. Goodbye, Amusement.
Just another thing. First time this year I've tipped against the Brisbane Lions.
This week?
Yeah.
Who are they playing?
Crows in Adelaide.
Oh, yeah, I actually took the Crows as well. Yeah. They'll bring Tex back too.
Yeah.
All right, good stuff, guys. I'll see you next week. Cheers.